dig from 1976-81, but don't get too hung up about the word replica because it is an exact replica, but you'll see the real bits when you go onto the ride and into the galleries. But what we're trying to show you here is the level of preservation that the archaeologists found, these wooden structures that had never been found in the Britain before. They didn't expect to find them. They expected to find a couple of combs and a knife. Very little, to be quite honest, and what they found was this map of an actual Viking street, which then gave us the ability to, work out exactly how they actually lived their lives. Okay? So I'd like to make your way all sort of way around, because what I can mention, if you like, of one of the houses that they actually found about 18 houses, so there was significantly more than this. The actual dig itself was around about 1,000 square metres, that's the size of a football pitch. So one house, which stretches from this point here, where my fingers are pointing there, across to here. So it's about a 4 metre span. The back door is in fact this plank of wood here. So if I take a step this way, I'm actually stepping into the back garden. If I take a step this way, I'm stepping into the house, which as I've said is 4 metres wide, but 7 metres long that way. So you're looking at a house that's 4 by 7 metres, about 28 square metres of living accommodation. But quite a large amount of the house is dictated by a whopping great fireplace in the centre of the house. How many people lived in this one room? Because in essence it is just one room. Well, it's not just 2 adults and 2 children. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. All of us, between there and there, would be living in this 28 square metres. To make matters worse, in the garden area, which is behind the house, going off 10 metres that way, you may have some livestock. Some chickens, some geese, pigs, sheep, maybe a cow and a horse if you were very, very rich. But in the winter months, all those animals would come into the house as well. So this becomes rather cramped, quite snug and warm, but a little bit sort of cramped. But it did the job. It kept people dry and it kept people warm, and that was the main thing. Everything will take place in this one room, except one thing, which is over in the corner over here, which is the toilet area. You did keep the toilet away from the inside of the house. Now as you move through onto the ride, what you'll see is these wooden structures have been recreated for you to look like how they used to look back in 960. So instead of just 2 inches high, they're now 5, 6, 7, 8 feet high. We've put roofs on them. We've even put some smells in there as well, just to give your nasals a little bit of an experience as well. And some sounds, the languages being spoken back in 960.
Around the time Eric the last Viking king Jorvik was banished, Jorvik expanded dramatically with new streets, new churches and brand new style of houses. It was a busy place with people arriving from all over the Viking world to visit, trade and settle. In this multicultural society, people had different appearances, languages, religions and possessions. The remains of part of this thriving city were found right here, and by carefully piecing together all the archaeological evidence and what we know from the
Ahead lies the city with countless houses and workshops.
Countless houses and workshops, some like the burnt out one on our right, a victim of an untended heart perhaps.
As ships
As ships became more seaworthy, the Vikings created wide trading,
sometimes using chains
of religion to carry goods from one side of the Viking world to the other. Silks and a cowrie shell found here suggest trade with Central Asia, the eastern Mediterranean and the Red Sea. Traders from the east, like the Grand French importers used trading ships, may have also went to Europe to sell their colourful silks. Slavers may have come to Europe from Dublin or elsewhere, bringing with them the spoils of their reigns and battle victories. Slaves were an important part of society at this time. A shackled female slave is being dragged from the bush by a slaver. They are about to make their way up to Coppergate, but before we go, let's visit some of the many cotton people working here in the city. Outside his house, Sigurd is working at a small table. He's using a small knife carved animal bone and antler from deer to make some everyday objects, such as combs, comb cases, skates, and bowling pins. Making a comb from Antwerp can be very time-consuming, as the ones found here were made from many pieces riveted together and then decorated. Eventually, when they were replaced by bank buildings, we'll talk about later. These early houses were built end-on, just made on a honing stone. Viking smiths were masters of their craft, and here in Europe they made everything from needles to beautifully ornate padlocks. Now we'll go across to the next property and visit his neighbour, the woodturner, who lives in one of the new-style wooden plank buildings. Green is making pots and bowls by turning wood such as oak or apples into bowls. There's wooden floors raised to the ground, which children to spinning tops. By the way, stacked stairs scaffolding to be used to roof this building.
Hello.
In the street, a grandfather, his granddaughter on his knee and his grandson sitting opposite him are playing Necker as their pet cat watches on. We found a beautiful gaming board and lots of playing pieces are made from bones, wood and ivory, so it must have been a popular pastime. Traders are unloading their goods as the fishermen clean their ports. Materials from across Britain, as well as rare and valuable items from further trade were brought into the industry. Iron alloy bars from Britain, alongside copper, sharpened stones and walrus iron to their legs. Fish from the rivers and the sea were brought into Europe, and we found thousands of fish bones to tell us exactly what people brought, which included lots of fish, eels and even oysters. So these men are probably doing the drawing trade.
His face has been reconstructed based on a
The
skull
case of the man
described
with
in the
the
book.
has been reconstructed based on a skull that expanded in
Real
Europe.
faces like this.
The next plot is a backyard with a beautiful window seat and done in their own cloth. The people of Europe spun fleece, they dyed and worked their own wools to make textiles from which they made their own clothes. Natural dye plants such as madder, vibrantly coloured clothes will certainly have brightened up the streets of Yorvik. Below to weave woolen cloth for clothing and blankets. Skins of brightly coloured wool hanging from the walls. We are now moving into Coppergate itself, an important commercial street right at the heart of the city of Yorvik. Stalls surround the left of the street, and you can buy almost anything here. Coppergate is just one of the many streets in the city, which is home to more than 10,000 people. The streets of the city of Yorvik are covered in filth and muck, muddied by wheels and with potholes everywhere. A slightly built leather jacket seems to be having a problem sewing his shoe pieces together, and looks like he's got Viking disease or Dupuytren's contraction.
You can see it's called the fingers on his
Fingers on his
hand.
feet for middle-aged men. Tradition has it that it originated with the Vikings and spread it throughout northern Europe and beyond as they travelled and intermarried. This couple here are arguing about what perhaps further meat or they are arguing with Old Norse, but if you listen carefully, you can hear Old English, Middle Welsh, and Old Irish all being spoken in the street. A short,
Here's a
fat
food seller
man
trying to
with
sell this
misty
wealthy
black
man
hair
a
fills his pockets as he tries to sell a
It
statuesque
doesn't look like the type of thing that would tempt her or her young
She
baby.
cradles her baby in her arms as she refuses his offers.
This woman looks like she's
A
struggling
woman
to
is
cross the
struggling
road.
to cross the road.
We only found 2 complete skeletons in the excavations, and this one is based on one.
Nee, egal. Ich
You
stehe
can
auf
see that
vegan
she's
Woche,
walking
weil
with a crutch due to her hip problems.
You can find out more about her in the exhibition galleries to come. Holding pigeons. The first Vikings who came here were not Christians and worshipped their pagan Norse gods, but they seem to have adopted Christianity quite quickly. There is lots of evidence for there being a Viking-era church just behind Coppergate, and there were many other new churches built in Jorvik at this time. The priest you hear speaking in Latin would always have worn a stole around his neck as it marked his priestly status. He is also wearing a very small, silk-coloured red based on the one we found here. The embroidered cross suggests that it once held holy relics, which have since disappeared and are now a mystery. Each property is separated from the next by woven wooden fences. There is a view from here looking towards the river and across the black walls.
Found in the excavation.
We know from the 5 tons of animal bones that were found in the excavation that in everyday items. Stomach contents and cow dung were other byproducts of this slaughter. There must have been loads of flies breeding in rubbish pits and dumps across the city. A red kite and a rug are sitting on the fence. They would have been regular visitors scavenging in the city, particularly in backyards like this. On our left, a man sits straining on a toilet behind a waste pile of the fence. Hits in his backyard, a type of Viking-aged toilet paper. This man here doesn't look too happy to be disturbed, so perhaps we had better move on quickly. A5, narrating a collision old notes.
Which can still be
In the excavations at Coppergate, we found 2 Viking-age notable influences, including a set of handbags which can still be played. Music, storytelling and poetry must have been important in the Viking world. Iceland and Scandinavia have cultures that are rich in storytelling, traditions that developed in Viking times. Norse mythology, which conjures up gods and monsters living in 9 realms, still captures the imagination today, and we can picture what it was like sitting around the hearth enjoying tall tales of magic and bravery. As we arrive at the end of your journey through Jorvik, remember that everything you have experienced is based on the evidence developed by archaeology.